welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. I will be previewing tonight's NHL game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the New York Rangers, a game that will take place at Madison Square Garden in downtown Manhattan, with the opening face-off scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, as we speak, the Chicago Blackhawks are a minus 125 moneyline road favorite, and the posted total in this game is 5.5. This will be the first game for both teams since the Olympic break. While the New York Rangers, prior to the break, were one of the best road teams in all the NHL, going a stellar 18-10 versus the money line in that role. However, and inexplicably, they've been terrible at home, as they've gone just 14-17 at home this season versus the money line. But the good news is the Rangers finished before the Olympic break by winning 5 of their previous 6 games. Henrik Lundqvist, their star goaltender, has been red hot for the Rangers prior to the break. He went 9-3 in his last 12 starts, allowing just a combined 19 goals in those 12 starts. Lundqvist is scheduled to be rested tonight, as he was the starting goaltender for Sweden in the past Olympic tournament, started all 7 games in 12 days for Sweden, and he'll get a much-needed rest tonight and will be replaced by backup goaltender Cameron Talbot. The Chicago Blackhawks have taken everybody's best punch and more than held their own as the defending Stanley Cup champions this season. However, prior to the break, the Blackhawks struggled a bit, losing 10 of their last 16 games. You can give them an excuse, though, as they lost 6 of those 10 games via overtime. Speaking of which, Chicago has lost just 11 games in their first 60 regular season contests this season in regulation time. The bad news, they've lost 14 games in overtime this season, with 8 of those 14 losses coming in the shootout. As far as tonight's game goes, we have a Chicago team that has 10 players on their roster that participated in the Olympic tournament. That's a very high number, folks. That means 10, almost half the roster, did not get the rest that a lot of these teams in the NHL did during the Olympic break. In addition, 7 of those 10 players that participated in the Olympics either played for Canada, the United States, or Sweden, and all 3 of those clubs played a full 7 games during that 12-day tournament. We saw the effect that had on the Boston Bruins last night, as they were flat in a loss to the Buffalo Sabres. Very difficult for a team with that kind of grueling schedule during the Olympic break, and then the travel coming from Sochi back to the States to participate at a high level. I look for the Blackhawks to be a bit rusty tonight. I know that Henrik Lundqvist is not getting to start tonight for the Rangers, but Cameron Talbot's been awfully good in the appearances that he's made this season. As a matter of fact, in 15 starts, the Rangers are 10-5 with Talbot as their starter, and Talbot has posted a stellar 1.93 goals against average. It also earned 2 shutouts, along with an outstanding .937 save percentage during those 15 starts. I'm going to take the underdog at home tonight, the New York Rangers plus 105 over the Chicago Blackhawks. My name is Ross Benjamin. Thank you for joining me. You've been watching Where's the Action? Be sure to go to sbrforum.com to read all of my articles, and you can visit me at my personal website, www.rbwins.com.